Hey everybody, it's Howie here with Boeve Properties. It's time for a little Therapy Thursday in regards to a question that's asked many times in this time of the year. Do I sell now or do I wait until the spring? Hey Will Smith, thanks for joining, bud. Rachel Quinn, nice to see you. Thanks for joining. So the question is, should I sell now or should I wait till the spring? And, I will hopefully give you some information that is helpful in regards to just understanding pros and cons when it comes to the market, interest rates, where things are headed, what's supposed to go on. But ultimately, guys, it has to be something you want to take advantage of. And I get it. The holidays are time for celebrating. Hey, Tom. Hey, Megan. Celebrating the birth of our Savior and relaxing and enjoying spending time with family. But there are definitely some pros and cons, probably more cons than pros. So let me dig into it. So selling now versus waiting until the spring. So first of all, when you sell, obviously your hope is to get top dollar for your home, right? To make sure you maximize the buyer pool in getting top dollar for your home. Well, one of the key factors in getting you top dollar for your home is mortgage interest rates. So let me explain. If a buyer today who is pre-qualified at a 4.875% interest rate can buy your home at $300, guess what happens say 6 months from now, and when interest rates go up to 5.5%, which is, by the way, what they're predicted to do. What happens is that same buyer whose debt to income ratios based upon interest rate can buy your home at $300 because interest rates are 4.875. Once they go to 5.5, that buyer no longer can afford your home. And so as interest rates increase, hey Leslie, as interest rates increase, your buyer pool, meaning the number of buyers who can qualify your home, actually lessen, if that makes sense. So next year, Fannie Mae, Freddie Mac, Mortgage Brokers Association, all the experts that are much smarter than me are all telling us interest rates, as far as mortgage interest rates, will be going up next year. So they are predicted to go anywhere between 5.5% and 6% relative to 4.875 today. So as a seller, hope that makes sense. The longer you wait, the potential higher the interest rates are, which means you have less buyers who can afford and are going to qualify for your home, which does not help, obviously, less buyers does not help you maximizing the value of your home. So that would be con number one of waiting until the spring to sell, if that makes sense. I think the other thing on the interest rates are most people, hey Sarah Rose, the most people who are selling are also looking to buy. And so you're Anthony Shepard, what's up, buddy? So as your buyer pool shrinks as interest rates goes up to sell, you then have to turn around and buy, right? So most sellers are buyers. You also then are going to pay a higher interest rate when you buy. So there's more cost to you. So let me explain numbers, okay? I got my cheat sheet right here. So a $250,000 mortgage on a 30-year fixed rate at 4.875 is $1,323 a month. A $250,000 mortgage at 5.875, just 1%, which is where we're going next year, folks, means your mortgage payment is $1,478 a month. Now that's just principal and interest. That's $155 a month more for that same home today versus waiting until interest rates go up. Deborah Cruz, how are you, hon? Good to see you. So be thinking about that. That's a huge con to sell and then to buy again. With interest rates going up, it costs you thousands of dollars, not only in your payment, but in the interest of what you're selling. The second thing to keep in mind that's very interesting about now versus the springtime, everybody has this perception that Well, real estate shuts down, right? It's Thanksgiving, it's Christmas. If you're in Michigan, it's snow. We don't like snow, right? So nobody wants to sell in the winter. Nobody wants to buy in the winter. It just completely shuts down. Well, let me share something with you. So I've got some numbers here from Kent and Ottawa County as far as home sales through different months. Listen to these numbers because it does not shut down. It's actually quite active in December, January, February, and March. Listen to these, how they compare. So I have January of 2018 in Kent and Ottawa County, 510 homes sold. In March of 2018, 700 homes sold. Okay, they actually closed. So that means they were on the market in December and January, and then they closed in February or March, right? So these are properties that are for sale during the winter and selling. So 700 homes, think about that, okay? So spring market or summer market, which would be May, June, right? May relative to March, we still have snow in March. May homes in Kent and Ottawa County were only 890. So home sales jumped from 700 to almost 900, which is 200 more homes, no doubt. But not like the perception is 5 homes sell in March and 2,500 homes sell in the spring market. So it's very eye-opening to me to actually run those numbers and statistics and see where the market is. Hey, Dale Stuckey. JR, how are you, bud? Very interesting to me to see when you actually look at the numbers, 700 homes sold in Kent and Ottawa County in March, which means they were for sale and under contract in February, okay, or January, could be January, February, versus only 892, so 192 more in the heat of the spring market. So it's very interesting. Kutsier, what's up, Andrea? So number one, the market doesn't shut down. Things are extremely busy. People are paying attention to the rising interest rates, and if they're a buyer today, they're out seriously looking for a home. They're not tire kicking, number one, okay? Homes sell in the winter, folks, and it's a good time to sell. Number two, in the spring, something that you have that you don't have today is, Caleb Henderson, what's up, brother? What you have is, I gotta stop saying hi to everybody. I get interrupted with my thought process. What you have is a lot more competition, right? So when you sell in the spring, everybody is selling in the spring. So all of a sudden, today, you maybe have 2 or 3 or 4 homes that are maybe in your area, in your price range that are competition. In the spring, you may have 10, 12, 15, 20 homes that the buyers have a lot more to pick from and makes it tougher for you from a competition standpoint. So Tim Vandenberg, how are you, dude? Good to see you. So, you know, is it smart to sell now or sell in the spring? Well, I hope you guys have learned that the market doesn't shut down. There's always a lot of homes that are selling right now. 2, interest rates play a huge factor in what kind of number you're going to sell your house for, because again, as interest rates rise, your buyers for your home, that pool lessens because there's fewer and fewer people who can afford your home. Statistics show there's 500, 600, 700 homes being sold in Kent and Ottawa County through the winter, through the cold, through the holidays, through the ugliness. And in the spring, you're going to have a lot more competition of homes for sale competing with your homes. So hope this is helpful. Hope this is educational. You know, we at Boeve Properties truly want our clients educated. We truly want them knowing the truth about the market, where it's going, what's anticipated, and to help you guys know how to make a wise decision and do the very best for yourself, and not only getting top dollar for the home that you're selling, but also negotiate and get a really good price on the house that you're buying. So, okay. Thanks for tuning in. Great to see all of you. And we look forward to helping you in the future, whether that's now or in the spring. Have a very Merry Christmas, a Happy New Year, and yeah, just wish you all the very best in 2019. All right? See you guys.